Chilon. Chilon, son of Damagitas, was a Lacedaemonian. He composed an elegiac poem in 200 verses and used to say that it is the excellence of a man to foresee the future insofar as it can be grasped by reason. To his brother, who took it ill that he had not become ephor, as Chilon had, the latter said, "I know how to submit to injustice, but you do not." He was appointed ephor in the 56th Olympiad. Pamphila says it was in the 6th, and that he was the first to become an ephor. During the archonship of Euthydemus, as Socrates says, and he was the first to introduce the custom of making the ephors the king's auxiliaries. Satyrus, however, says that this was done by Lycurgus. As Herodotus says in his first book, when Hippocrates was sacrificing at Olympia and his cauldrons boiled spontaneously, it was Chilon who advised him not to marry, or, if he had a wife, to divorce her and disown his children. They say that he inquired of Aesop what Zeus was doing, and Aesop said, "He is humbling the proud and exalting the humble." When asked in what respect the educated differed from the uneducated, he said, "In good hopes." When asked what is hard, he said, "To keep a secret, to use leisure well, and to be able to bear an injury." He offered the following advice: "Watch your tongue, especially at a drinking party. Do not speak ill of your neighbours, for if you do, you will be spoken of in ways that give you pain. Make no threats, for that is womanish. Be quicker to visit friends in adversity than in prosperity. Make a thrifty marriage. Do not speak ill of the dead. Honour old age. Take thought for your safety. Prefer a loss to an ill-gotten gain. The one will only grieve you once, the other forever. Do not laugh at another's misfortune. When strong, be gentle, that you may be respected, rather than feared, by your neighbours. Learn how to manage your own house well. Do not let your tongue outrun your thought. Control your temper. Do not despise divination. Do not desire impossibilities. Do not hurry on the road. When speaking, do not gesticulate, for that is a sign of madness. Obey the laws. Remain calm. Of his songs, the following is the most famous. By the touchstone gold is tested, giving clear proof, and by gold the mind of men, both good and evil, is put to the test. They say that one day, in old age, he said that he knew of no instance in his life when he had broken the law, but on one point he was doubtful. When judging a suit in which a friend was involved, he pronounced sentence according to the law, but persuaded to acquit the accused in order to safeguard both the law and his friend. He was especially renowned among the Greeks for his warning about Cythera, the island off the coast of Laconia, for when he learned how it was situated, he said, "Would that it had not arisen there, or else had sunk into the sea," and his warning was sensible. For Demaratus, who had been banished by the Lacedaemonians, advised Xerxes to station his fleet off the island, and Greece would have been captured had Xerxes obeyed him. Later, during the Peloponnesian War, Nicias subdued the island, installed an Athenian garrison, and did the Lacedaemonians considerable harm. Chilon was a man of few words. Hence, Aristagoras of Miletus called that style of speaking Chilonian, is the son of Brancus, the man who founded the temple at Branchide. Chilon was an old man near the 52nd Olympiad, when Aesop, the fable writer, was in his prime. He died, as Hermippus says, at Pisa, after he had embraced his son, an Olympic victor in boxing. His death was caused by excessive joy coupled with the weakness of old age, and everyone at the festival escorted his distinguished funeral procession. My own epigram about him runs as follows: "I am thankful to you, torch-bearer Pollux, that Chilon's pugilist son won the olive wreath, If his father died of joy at seeing him crowned, we need not take offence. May such a death be mine." His statue bears the following inscription: "Sparta, crowned for bravery, bred Chilon, the wisest of the 7 sages." His maxim is, "Give a pledge, suffer the consequences." This short letter is his. Chilon to Periander. "You send me word of an expedition against foreigners that you yourself will accompany. It strikes me that for a ruler domestic affairs are dangerous. I call that tyrant fortunate who dies at home."